Not available in stores, so call or go online now and make sure you have the reach you need to wash and clean the unreachable with the StarLife Telescopic Hydro Cleaner from JML.
This was a paid-for presentation from JML.
If fear has ever held you back from trying something new, meet the Centenarian who might just change your mind. Second World War veteran Minette Bailey, who served in the Women's Royal Navy, celebrated her 102nd birthday with a skydive over Beccles Airfield in Suffolk, becoming Britain's oldest parachutist. Honouring the legacy of her late husband, who was a paratrooper, Minette also raised thousands for charity with her very first daring leap from the skies, including the Motor Neurone Disease Association and the East Anglian Air Ambulance.
Okay, Minette, we're about halfway now. How are you feeling? You ready to go? I hope you have a lovely start out, okay? I'll see you outside.
And having marked her 100th birthday behind the wheel of a Ferrari at Silverstone, the thrill seeker isn't slowing down. A bold reminder that it's never too late to embrace adventure.
Good job, how was that?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well done, congratulations. You've just jumped out of an airplane.
Awesome. She's sitting down for the moment.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
You're a superstar, you.
Say hello to Barbie's latest role model, who's proudly representing the diabetic community. At 22 years old, Lila Moss, daughter of supermodel Kate, is behind the Mattel brand's first ever doll with type 1 diabetes.
The accessories the Barbie has is a blood glucose monitor and an insulin pump. And they're very important because they keep me alive and they make living life with type 1 diabetes much smoother. And I think it's so important to embrace these patches and having them and not hiding them or being insecure about them. And I think it's really cool to have them. A little monitor. Her blood sugar's good right now.
Sticking with toys, Legoland Windsor unveiled a life-size replica of a McLaren F1 race car, meticulously constructed from an astonishing 400,000 bricks. Oh, and it actually drives, hitting speeds of up to 20 miles per hour. Comfort food meets contemporary art at the Borden Street Chippy in the heart of London, where talented creator Lucy Sparrow's been serving up a feast for the eyes. For more than a decade, Lucy has reimagined ordinary spaces into extraordinary showcases, one stitch at a time, uncovering the magic in the seemingly mundane.
The Borden Street Chippy is comprised of 65,000 pieces of work. Each chip is, individually hand-sewn.
With a menu that includes mushy peas and battered sausages crafted entirely from felt, her chippy is a textile tribute to one of Britain's favourite takeaways.
I think the fish and chip shop is so, singularly British. It's kind of like one of those things a bit like roast dinner, where it's like you can't get a good one anywhere else in the world apart from in Britain.
Ever tried Japanese Wagyu? Next time, raise a beer. Your steak might have done the same. Meet Evil Humphreys, a Welsh farmer turning heads in the world of boozy British reared beef.
In the hot weather, they tend to go off their appetite, and so they were fed beer to stimulate their appetite. Hence the tradition of massage and feeding beer, which the Japanese black Wagyu is so famous for.
For Evil, using local breweries to water his cattle not only creates local links, but calms everyone down.
Monty's Brewery is just down the road, and these guys really like it. I think it helps to relax them. They'll be less stressed and hopefully taste even better. I tend to think they like me. Once we have a few beers, we lie down and go to sleep, get an early night. No fighting.
There's nothing quite like celebrating a literary icon right where they first put pen to paper. And And in the picturesque Hampshire village of Steventon, where life began for Pride and Prejudice author Jane Austen, fans marked the 250th anniversary of her birth with a charming country fair.
It's such a special feeling to be on the spot where she herself walks, and everybody here agrees with me. Everybody here really loves Jane Austen.
If you also adore all things quintessentially British, the next story may be your cup of tea. Priced at £2.1 million, the Chitra Collection's handmade, jewel-encrusted teapot holds the title as the world's most valuable. Encrusted in dazzling diamonds and a 6.67-carat ruby, Tea Time just got a luxurious upgrade. If a stroll down the TV set of Coronation Street intrigues you, superfan David Owen is your go-to guide. With almost 3,000 tours under his belt, David leads thousands along the British soap's cobbled streets at Manchester's ITV studios, following in his late father's footsteps, who performed in former tours and first introduced a young David to the show.
My love of Corrie first started when I was about 5 years old, watching it with mum and dad, sat in front of the TV. I was sat on the floor between the two chairs, watching characters such as like Ina Sharples, Ken Barlow, Elsie Tanner, and it was just amazing to see Northern life.
Stay tuned for more feel-good news.
TV. Lately, it seems to have become quite the demanding thing. We think TV can be at its best when it just fits right in. To be there with you as a big part in your own binge-worthy, must-see and truly unmissable moments. Movies, romance, action, mystery, all day and all for free, for whenever you might fancy it. Good times, great TV.
Great comedy never goes out of style.
Is the bed big enough for three?
He thinks it's his birthday.
So giggle, guffaw, and groan.
Have you thought about adoption? Who's going to adopt me at my age?
With Great TV's brand new Comedy Zone.
People are doing it all over the place.
Oh, do you hear that?
Sounds rather rude, doesn't it?
Proper telly, like it used to be.
Remember me?
It's incredible.
Comedy Zone, weeknights from 7 on Great TV.
They asked if I'd do it, and I said I would. So who wants to go? A poetry reading where deaf poets sign the poetry and someone else speaks it. Sounds interesting. I'm in.
Me too.